Keep it going for your host, Ramin, everyone. I am Stacey Axler. I was reading an article the other day. It was from Psychology Today. And the headline of the article was, "Sorry, but your ex probably isn't a narcissist." So everyone, breaking news, Psychology Today now has narcissists on their payroll. Watch out, everyone. Be aware. There are a lot of toxic people out there. It's hard to trust people. I was walking home the other day, and there was a man standing in the middle of Georgia Avenue just screaming. And I crossed the street to try to avoid him, and he saw me do that, and then he pointed at me, and he shouted. He said, "Hey! Hey!" And then he screams this. He says, "You're angry! You want to go!" And I said to myself, that man is very perceptive because I am angry and I do want to go. That man is now my best friend. His name's Ronald, and he's here tonight. Thank you, Ronald. Thank you for coming. Thank you all for coming. It's very kind. With so many toxic people out there, I am one of those people. I do label a lot of people as narcissists. I was talking to someone the other day, and they said, "Stacey, just because you don't like someone doesn't mean they're a narcissist." Isn't that something a narcissist would say? PR for narcissists? Like, okay, narcissist. No, but seriously, it's a good point. It is a good point. It's a good point because if they were a narcissist, I'd probably like them more. Narcissists are very likable. That's why I'm 30 now. I barely have 4 adult friends to rub together. And narcissists are over here. They're surrounded by people always. They're running for re-election in 2024. I mean, people like them. People seem to like them. I'm sorry, everyone. I misspoke. I have 5 friends. Ronald! Thank you, Ronald. No, but it's true. I do think narcissists are likable, and part of the reason why they're so likable, I blame the medical community for this, because narcissism, as a word, it sounds pretty cool. Like, why is it that whenever I go to a doctor, the doctor always diagnoses me with a really horrible thing? Like, they're like, "You have an ingrown toenail," or UTI, or hand, foot, and mouth disease. Like, where's my cool thing? Narcissism is classified under what's called cluster B personality, which, if it was possible, sounds even cooler than narcissism. Cluster B sounds sexy. It actually sounds like a band. Like, I can just imagine 5 narcissists storming the stage right now, taking the mic from me and being like, "Hi, we're Cluster B, and we're ready to rock your foundation to the core. Get ready as we destroy your lives." Slam the microphone down. Leave. Where's the justice? I don't know. But with so many toxic people out there, it's hard to know, who to trust. Some people say that narcissists, they have something in their brain, that they lack empathy. I instead think that narcissists have like a miniature PR team in their brain that just spins everything that they do. It takes the negative things they do, and they're like, "No, this isn't bad. This is good." So show of hands, who here is a narcissist? Statistically, there's at least 5 of you here. So it's okay if you don't want to admit it. You don't have to. But listen, on behalf of all the non-narcissists, you can do some good. Team up with some of the regular people. I feel guilt all the time. I have what I call resting guilt face. All right? I don't want to feel this way. So please team up with us. Teach us your ways. I would love to feel not guilty for the first time in my life. Please, please. You can give back. You can, narcissists. You can. So I'm in therapy. Thank you. Who here's in therapy? Woo! Yes, I love therapy. My therapist is wonderful, but therapy is interesting because therapy When you're in therapy, it will answer a lot of questions about your life, but it will also make you ask new questions of yourself. Like, since going into therapy, like, I asked myself so many different questions. Like, I'm like, am I just overly sensitive, or is my old boss actually a sociopath? Am I becoming antisocial, or are the people around me just getting terrible? Is this appointment in network, or is it out of network? There's a lot of questions. Questions that need answers. But my therapist is great. We have a lot of really good conversations. The other day I said to her, narcissists always seem to say the phrase, forgive and forget. Forgive and forget. Did you all know that the first recorded instance of the phrase forgive and forget was actually said by O.J. Simpson? That's not true. But you didn't doubt it. For those 10 seconds, you're like, that makes sense. And it does. Narcissists love saying it. But there are toxic people everywhere. You can't escape them. I live in an apartment building, and we have an online resident portal where we can post messages to all of our neighbors. And through that message board, I realized that there's actually an uptick in people's packages being stolen from either their doorstep or right outside the community. It's like, wow, like the toxic people are everywhere, right? But this message board is getting unhinged. I understand losing a package is debilitating, especially if you're looking for like a phone or a MacBook or something of value. But there's people out here looking for their tube socks, treating it like it's their child that's been kidnapped. Lower your expectations. Like, this message board is starting to sound like an opening scene from Law and Order SVU. Like, I read the message the other day, and it's like, have you seen my package? It's about yay high, 15 pounds. It was last seen at the corner of Georgia and First in the back of a white truck, and it's gone, and I need it back. I'm willing to give you money for information on it. Do I feel badly that I have someone's tube socks? Time will tell, but if I ever meet that person, I am gonna fess up to it, and I have a canned response ready for them. All I'm gonna say is, I did take your tube socks, but forgive and forget. Forgive and forget. You all have been a wonderful crowd. I'm Stacey Axler. Thank you.